It's now time for Remember When with Uncle John. John Guess, Ouachita County's resident storyteller and local historian. Sit back now and enjoy a walk down memory lane as John recalls the days of yesteryear in his own unique way. You never know, some of it might even be true. So here's Uncle John, along with his trusty sidekick, Kelly Blair.
Back on Remember When with Uncle John. Well, here we are off and running with a brand new week. Great thing about this show, we got our same great sponsors pretty much always, including ProMed Ambulance Service. You want to sign up for their ProMed Priority Care so that when it matters the most, you got them right there with you. 1-800-634-0436. Also, John, you want to sign up, or not sign up, but you want to go by and see our good buddy JJ at the Shopper's Guide.
Absolutely. For all your printing needs, it doesn't matter if you want some no trespassing signs, you need some stationery, you need some business cards. Give JJ a call down there at the Shopper's Guide and he'll fix you up.
Absolutely. And if you want one of those senior citizens big enough for you to read baseball scorecards, like if you're scoring a baseball game, who got a hit, who got an error, all that kind of stuff, talk to him. He can get a copy from me, and we can get you all fixed up, man. I tell you, these things are absolutely great. You can write down, where the sun was when your son got a hit or anything like that. So also Sherwin-Williams House Paint right over there at 315 Jefferson Street. Give them a shout at 836-8125 for all your interior and exterior house painting needs. And be sure to find us wherever you go. We've got a podcast that you can listen to on GeoSavan, Podcaster, Pod Addict, Deezer. You can listen to us on iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcast, or you can find us on YouTube, and you can always go find us on the Radio Works Facebook page. So it's Monday, John. We're off and running with a brand new week. Got Easter behind us and everything. What would you like to talk about here today?
Well, we went Friday and bid farewell to a good friend and a good man, Ricky Purifoy. Lost him last week at age 49. I know a lot of people, Kelly. I've met a lot of people in my life. But there's only a handful of people that I know that nobody could say a bad word about. And Ricky Purifoy was one of them.
There you go.
He was an exception to the rule. Top-notch family man, good, honest Christian, just a good person. And he cared about kids. He would do anything to help kids, especially, when it came to agri, raising animals, anything to do with the fair. He was, volunteer fireman with the Elliott Fire Department. Taught auto mechanics out at SAU Tech for years. Worked at Performance Chevrolet. Of course, I met him when he was just a kid. His big brother Dewey and I were running around buddies together, and I've known him since he was a young man. But just you can't say anything but good stuff about Ricky, and he was somebody that this community will miss. Had his service Friday at Cullendale First Baptist. I heard there was over 600 people there. The place was absolutely packed. Just a sad situation, but he's gone on, I know, to a better place. He was a Christian man. When he was baptized years ago, baptized on Easter Sunday, and his wife Tara, his girls, his mother and dad, Dewey and Pam, his brother and sister-in-law, all of his family, just good people. But Ricky was just one of those exceptions to the rule that there was nothing on the face of this earth that could be said about him that anything but positive. And I was so we had a lot of fun together, a lot of memories. He had an old yellow 70-model Chevrolet truck, a 69 or 70 model, that he'd had since he was in high school. I rode around Garden Oaks parking lot when he was just a teenager. I rode the streets in Camden around Garden Oaks parking lot in that truck with him. Just a lot of memories, just a great somebody that I cherished his friendship, cherished his knowledge of cars. You could ask him just about anything, and he knew the answer to it. When he taught auto mechanics out at SAU Tech, he did a lot of things to help me out there, little nitpicking things on different stuff, and just somebody that a lot of times when I was working and he was out there, I'd see him outside with kids, and I'd stop and we'd just pick at each other in front of them kids and make them laugh, and just somebody that will be tremendously missed, and that I just my life is better for having known him.
Well, just about everybody who knew Ricky, their life was better for knowing him, and our community's a little lighter now for sure without a good guy like Ricky Purifoy. I knew him and his daughters through FFA. I knew Ricky when we were in FFA together when we were kids, and our daughters were right about the same age. I'm only 2 years older than Ricky, and our daughters were pretty much the same age, and saw him, his daughters going through FFA and mine going through school too. Gonna miss Ricky Purifoy without a doubt. That's gonna wrap up Remember When with Uncle John here for today, folks, but we hope that you'll tune right back in here tomorrow. We'll see you same bat time, same bat channel. See you then, John.
See you tomorrow, Kelly.
You've been listening to Remember When with Uncle John on Y95. This broadcast can be heard each weekday morning at 6:45 on South Arkansas's favorite station, Y95.